Okay, so I'm going to start with my x-axis will represent the months. Oops, I can't spell. Months. And my y-axis will represent the mass in kilograms. What would be a good title for this graph? What is this graph representing? We're looking at calf's weight gain. Perfect. Calf's weight gain. That's a good title. And we know that because I've labeled the x-axis as months, we know that we're looking at the weight gain over every month. So we always start at 0. You always start with putting this as 0. Look here. And then for the months, in our table, we're given the data from 1 to 8 months. So that's easy. I can count by ones. So for me, I want to space it out a bit. Look here. Every 2 spaces, you have to be consistent. Because if you skip 2 spaces here, then all of a sudden you skip 3, your graph will not be accurate. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the data in our table goes from 52 kilograms to 233. Some of you said you might want to use a scale of 10. So let me see if I have enough space. I'm gonna skip 2 squares just so that I can see it better. I want more spacing. If I count by tens, will I get up to 233 for mine? Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30. I only get up to 130. I can't count by tens. I don't have enough space on my graph, so 20s, sure. 20s is perfect. So I'm saying that every 2 spaces represents 20. And I'm going to label it that way. So all we do now, we know that my month is on my x-axis. So I would start at the origin. I go right 1. And I'm going to go up until I reach 52. So you kind of have to estimate. If this is 40, everyone look here for a sec. Look here. If this is 40 and this is 60, this would be 50, right? Yeah. So here's 1. I go up. And it's just above 50. So that's my first point. Okay? I don't put points here. I only put points, the point here, to represent that information. My next point would be at 287. So I go to 2, and I go up, and it would be roughly around here. No, you're not doing a bar graph. We're making a scatter plot. We're plotting the points on the graph, okay? The next one is 380, and we can see that the baby calf lost a little bit of weight in the 3rd month, but then what happened in the 4th month? Did it gain a lot of weight again? It went up, and it gained more weight. Easy point. The next point is 140, and that's really easy to graph because I have both those numbers on my scale. Then we have 171 is around here. 7, 203, so just above 200, and then 8 and 233 would be right here, roughly. Okay, so what do you notice is happening? We talked about this already, but what is happening? What's the trend that's happening? What's happening over time? As each month passes, the calf what? The calf is growing. The calf is gaining weight. Okay? Now, there was one point where it lost a little bit of weight, but we can say that the data is increasing. I'm going to draw a line just like that, okay? Roughly between all the points. I'm just drawing a line that shows what the trend is. What is the relationship here? What's the pattern? The pattern is as each month is passing, the calf is gaining weight, right? If we were to say that the calf was losing weight, then the graph would look like this, right? Every month that passes, the calf would be losing weight. But that's not what's happening here. The trend, the relationship is that it's gaining weight. So now that you've figured out the pattern and the trend, can you make a prediction? Let's make a prediction. What do you think would happen? I'm going to label this as 9 and 10. What do you think might happen by the 10th month? I want you to make a prediction right now. Look at your graphs and predict what do you think would happen when the calf reaches 10 months old. We can say that by 10 months, it's still going to keep gaining weight, right? So Kareem predicted it would weigh about 320. Let's see if that would be reasonable. This would be 260, 280, 300. I can't extend it anymore. What do you think? Is that a reasonable guess? Around 320? Yeah, I would say around 300, 320. You're right. It would weigh maybe around 320 kilograms based on the trend that's happening. See how you can use this information to make predictions about the future?